I admitted someone. I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
I thought it was just someone that Sadie just put in.
she said, I think he declined me.
No, I didn't. I accepted.
Oh no.
I admitted
Yes.
someone. I thought.
Yeah, I
Oh, okay.
mean,
I thought it was just some.
We're getting the feedback from your YouTube being.
yeah, just heard it.
All right. Well, sorry for those technical difficulties, but this is the Weekly How,
I like
Wife to
this shit.
Wolf Network's latest show. I'm your host Roman, here with Vincent, and here's Beast, as always.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
half animal. So this is a
how
good
you doing?
subject. I'm half animal.
Now, I gotta say, for our viewers, we're talking pets this episode, which is fitting because I just got a new pet myself. Yeah,
Here we go. There we
yeah,
go.
So husky. So
yeah,
husky.
little
Well,
more
yeah, I just
morphine.
wanted to, I guess, like, kind of why we wanted to, I guess, like, touch on this subject is because I was recently with, I visited a friend of mine who's, he's married. They have a nice house and everything, but his wife has turned into crazy cat lady. And so, and they also have a small Westie, West Highland Terrier, and a lab. And they just don't discipline these dogs at all. And they just, I
That's
love dogs, and they just piss and shit everywhere. I was in their guest bedroom. I got up one night to go
Oh
to the
no.
bathroom, and I stepped right in shit. And then not only that, like we had a barbecue because they have like a nice outdoor area, so we were cooking and
Wait, wait. This is turning
making
dark. This is
beef
turning
and
dark.
pork and all
They kicked the
that stuff.
dog, did they?
And then like and then no, what happened was like we were cooking and like there was something on the kitchen floor. I picked it up. It was a little turd because I thought it was food and I was gonna throw it away.
Oh no.
It was
Oh.
a fucking turd. So I was like, ah.
dude. I've met people like that who just do not care about potty training and their pets just go wherever, whenever. How do you live with that? Like not just stepping in it, but the smell of these houses. It's unbearable.
That's when
Especially when you
they're
have
like,
a cat.
you don't give a fuck about life. That's what happened. You don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about your life.
Especially yeah with cats because cats. I don't know. Something about cat shit that's worse than dog shit. I don't know why, but it smells
It is.
worse.
It is. It
I don't
is.
know, but Vincent, what do you think? Because I know that like we've all like been with friends or like girlfriends that like if they're not your pets and they're their pets and like how you handle it. So I don't know. What do you think?
Well, like I got a story for that. So I had a roommate once. She had a little miniature schnauzer, like very sweet dog to be honest. But the problem is miniature schnauzers are yappers, like nonstop
Oh,
barking, and it's at like a really high pitch too. Now look, I know that some breeds are predisposed to certain behaviors. Schnauzers are bred to be guard dogs, watchdogs, so all that barking that's instinctive to them. But every dog can be trained. And my roommate just did not train this dog. So if someone new comes in, nonstop barking and just but it was also like my roommate she was just also so lazy. Like she'd come home from work, this dog needs to go outside. She'd leash her up and then just stand in the front doorway. Whether even if the weather was really nice, just stand in the front doorway, let the dog like out into the front walk where it'd probably use the bathroom where people are constantly walking, and then pull her back inside. And it's just like, yo, this dog needs to go for a walk. Like,
it's lazy.
so,
Yeah.
yeah. So in the end, like I wound up taking a lot of care of this dog. Like I would walk her every day when I got home. I'd feed her when necessary. She loved to. She honestly started to prefer to sit with me over her actual owner. So so yeah. So when we parted ways as roommates, I kind of like I got down and I said to the dog, like, you take care of yourself, and I'm really sorry for what you're about to go through. Because yeah.
Beast, what about you?
Well, I done had dogs and I had cats. I don't know which one I like, more.
I mean, I like dogs. I mean, cats. I respect cats just because it's that whole like they're not. Well, they're not needy. It's just kind of like they don't like, dogs like when you yell at them or like when you like discipline them or say bad boy, then they like they
Oh, yeah,
put their
dogs
tail
ain't
between their
listening.
legs. But like
Yeah,
cats will
he's a
not. They're
trained
just like
dog.
fuck.
I,
Cats are different, definitely.
I like
And
cats, but
let me dispel the myth about black cats. I had 2 black cats, no bad luck around me, so that's some bullshit. Whoever put that shit out there, I don't know, in the not 19, I'm sorry, in the 1600s. So who the fuck put that bullshit out there?
hey, no, hey, I heard in Ireland black cats are good luck, so maybe you got Irish cats.
Irish black cats.
Yeah.
Well, my name is
Black Irish.
My real name is Irish.
Well, no, I think what my problem is also I've been in 2 situations where I was with a roommate in college who just got a dog, had no experience, no pet ownership experience, so just got a dog, rescue dog, smaller dog, a lab, but like like a I don't know, like a 6-month-old puppy.
Lab is not a small dog.
Well, I
They
mean,
could
like
get big.
small in terms of like she wasn't fully grown.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a puppy.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Like, but he didn't like research at all. It just like he just got the puppy, or got the lab, and like I love the dog, but I I was sitting one day on the couch just watching TV, and the dog would always jump up on my lap, and I smelled something strange. The dog had her period in my lap.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
I had a
So like
breed that's
the thing is like, so I told him that, and he was just like, and like he couldn't even get an appointment for her to get spayed for like 2 months. So what he literally did, he got her a doggy thong. Like
a dog.
seriously,
What the hell?
like, I know this sounds ridiculous, but seriously, it was a thong. Like there's a hole for the tail to go in, and it literally had like a maxi pad. So the dog was running around for seriously 2 months. For 2 months,
I've seen
with that shit on.
That's
2
disgusting.
months. How long is the
Yeah.
period?
Well, I mean, every month, but but yeah. So like, she had her period like 2 more times, and yeah. So that was,
No,
yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
that was interesting because like the dog was just running around like our our apartment with just this like fluffy dog thong on because they have to be girly.
I had a pit bull mixed with Rottweiler. That's That's an unusual breed. And his name was Rara, and this dog was so dope. I couldn't believe I had a pit bull mixed with Rottweiler. It was smart,
Damn.
but it was vicious at the same time.
Dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
Rottweiler and a pit bull.
that's like a double breed killer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's thinking, it's already intelligent, so, and it has a killer instinct too. So that's just like a serial killer dog, I guess. I don't know.
Well, have
She's
y'all
trying to get
noticed that?
Like a dog of war.
Well, have y'all noticed?
dog of war, exactly.
I don't know. When I was when I was growing up, there's like dog breeds that I don't see anymore. Like, remember Doberman Pinschers?
Yeah. No,
I never see them anymore.
I got a neighbor. I've seen him walking around with his Doberman. So they're
I see
around.
that.
They're not.
Yeah, they're around.
One breed
Go ahead.
I'll say one breed that seems to be going missing is Dalmatians.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't see
that's
them.
Yeah, you know, like I it's been a long time since I've seen a Dalmatian, which is just a
That's
shame. 'Cause
a rare. That's a
they're
rare
really
breed.
nice dogs.
Yeah. And it was weird because like there's also dog breeds. I mean, when I was growing up, I didn't see nearly as many pit bulls. I see a lot of pit bulls now.
Yeah, pit bulls are really popular these days, which is ironic in a way because at the same time pit bulls get so much hate because there seems to always be a story of a pit bull attacking someone.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. And that was the thing with Doberman Pinschers back in the day, and that's why that's but like Doberman Pinschers were like they were like the hellhounds, and they were like the guard dogs of like the gated communities. And then
Yeah.
like I think a lot of people started getting sued, so people just stopped owning them, which is a shame, you know. Hey Dominique, are you there? Oh, I don't know if she's there.
She'll figure it out.
All right,
Dominique.
but yeah,
Davis.
but yeah, I had another. There's another. I had a girlfriend who also was not responsible with. This dog was male. It was a small dog. It was a Shih Tzu, and she didn't get him neutered,
Ooh.
and so there was a couple times. I mean, obviously they're humping everything, but like there was one time where like we were hooking up. You know, we were having sex, and I was on the like she was on the bed, and I was standing, and then the dog was creepy because it would always watch us when we were hooking up, but the dog like came up and started humping the back of my leg, like while we were like in the middle of everything, while we were having sex.
So technically it's a three-way.
Yes, I was gonna say like I was literally having a threesome with my girl and her dog.
Oh man, say that out of context. You're gonna be getting some judges.
Or they were running a train on me. I don't know.
There she goes.
What's going on?
I remember like so growing up, my family, we had two dogs at two different times. Both girls, both neutered when we got them. But one time, me and our second dog were spending a few days at my cousin's house, and they had two dogs. One of them was like a little wiener dog Chihuahua mix thing. The other was a full grown lab. The lab both were male. The lab was not neutered. And the thing is that in comes my female dog, like very very pretty, and his unneutered ass just like constantly going at it with her, and I'm just like, yo, she's neutered, like this ain't doing anything, and because I don't want my dog just getting.
I don't think he understands that.
Yeah, no, but I'm like, I don't like my dog is like, she does not seem to be enjoying herself, so I keep trying to push this dog off her, but as soon as I push him off, he just gets right back on. And my older cousin is no help. He's just sitting there laughing. And he's just like, Vincent, you'll understand when you're older. I'm just like, I understand now, and she ain't enjoying herself.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's a lawsuit brewing.
I had a girl that had a dog, and sometimes the dog be in the bedroom. I take the dog right out the bedroom when we start fucking. I'm like, this dog got to go. I can't be having this dog in here while I'm fucking. No. Hell no.
Yeah, and that was the thing too. Like after she finally got the dog that I was telling you about, got the dog neutered, it would like it would come in, and it would like if my feet were when we were hooking up, if my feet were on the floor, it would just start licking my feet. And it was just such a weird like thing. I was like, you know.
Yeah.
And then honestly, like, and if I caught like the eye, like I look back, the dog would just be staring at us, just like
you gotta kick that dog out the room, Roman. Kick that dog out the room.
I know, but sometimes you forget to close the door to the bedroom. You know, I mean,
heat of the moment and all that.
He's gonna be barking his ass off out.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember this. Speaking, I know we're talking about dogs and cats, but to go off the dogs and cats thing. I know this chick that I used to mess with. She had a parakeet, and her parakeet was trained to come to my finger. Like you just put your finger out there and go, it'll come right to your finger. I'm like, what the fuck? And this bird is just not even in the cage, it's just flying around the fucking apartment and shit. It's crazy.
Really? It's rest on your finger? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it'll come. You just go. It'll come right to your finger, and then you just flick it off when you want it to fly off your finger and shit. I like this is dope. How the fuck you train a bird? And it's a black girl, so I'm really like impressed because I.
Why? Why were you?
Because she's black.
What do you mean?
There she go. Hey, you gotta turn your microphone on.
Oh yeah. Hey.
I was letting you have your conversation. Say hi, Winter.
Oh, that's
Hey, what's the
Winter.
dog's name?
Winter.
Winter.
Hi, Winter.
Hey, Winter.
Hey, Winter.
Going on, boy?
Girl.
Oh, girl. Sorry.
Boy.
No, it's just I have my girl actually has a like the Shih Tzu I was talking about. Looks a lot like her.
Winter's bad as fuck.
Oh, for
What?
real?
Winter's bad as shit.
Yeah.
You know, but
Do you
but
beat your dog?
know- No, I don't.
Okay, that's good.
I threaten her with a pow pow. I say, you want pow pow? And then she'll sit down and like kind of scoop. Like I have hit her because she's only like 1.5. So who said wait?
No, go ahead. No.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you can
okay.
finish.
So no, I beat her in order to train her, but I haven't like gave her a full ass whooping. You know what I mean? Like I pretty much just scolded her. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, like
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between beating an animal and giving them a quick hey, like a little like my dog's teething right now, and so if I go to pet her sometimes she'll be like trying to bite my fingers and stuff, which is
Right.
fine. If she bites too hard, I may like kind of like give her nothing painful, but just like a bit, hey, watch yourself. Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna see if she gets a little started. When's her? Want pow pow? I don't want kissing. You want pow pow? You want pow pow? She gets a little nervous. You want pow pow?
I think she's camera shy. She's camera shy.
But no, like if she was sitting down and I say, when do you want pow pow? She's gonna stop doing what she's doing and she's gonna sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You gotta do what Cesar Milan says. You gotta like nip on the back of the neck.
Oh, you're talking about the dog whisperer?
Dog whisperer, yeah, Cesar Milan, like that South Park episode. But yeah, that's where they
I
used to
get
like
her
nip,
ass
like
right on her forehead. Get her right there. Pat, you want pat?
No, like when I was young, I used to live on a farm for a time. So that's another thing. Like I used to live on a farm, and I love animals, but I have a very different relationship with animals compared to some other people. Like yeah, all right, I may get hate for this, but the whole thing about, oh, this is my fur baby, this is my child, it's just like, no, it's not. That's your pet. There's a difference.
That's not true. I beg to differ. Winter has a stroller. Okay. Winter has a stroller. Winter is my baby.
is a stroller.
Yeah, she has a stroller.
Does she sit in it like a baby, like
Yes.
that?
No, not like this.
There was bro, when I was in like high school, there was this neighborhood woman, and she was like 80 or whatever, who we'd see her out walking pushing a stroller, but there's like a little chihuahua sitting in the stroller, and but the whole thing is that I just hear my mom's voice in my head saying, just like, the poor thing has 4 legs, let it walk.
No, you know what's really messed up, Vincent? I seen there's a couple that lives by my girlfriend. They have the cat on a leash. They bring the
That's-
cat outside on a leash.
Look, that one's not bad actually, because like
No, it's a house. It's a house cat. Why you
No,
gonna put the
that,
cat on the
no,
leash
that
when you
shit
take
is
it out?
bad. Because I just seen that shit maybe 2 weeks ago. That shit is fucking bad. My neighbor downstairs has a fucking cat. And it's big. It's a big cat. It was little when they first got it, but I saw the motherfucker in the backyard walking the cat.
Walking the cat. you know,
well,
yeah,
you don't walk.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
you
It
don't.
sound right.
It makes sense. It makes if I got a cat, I'd be tempted to do that just because I feel bad like having a cat cooped up inside all day.
Yeah, but walk the cat?
I'd like
That don't
to think
even
it
sound right.
wants to get some fresh air.
A leash? Don't need a leash.
Open the window. That's all.
Yeah, really. Cat
No,
comes
no,
back.
Another,
Cat
another
will walk
set of-
itself.
Yeah, no. Well,
Yeah.
another set of cousins I had. They had a black cat when we were little, and what they did was they like the cat knew to come home and lived inside, slept inside. But every now and then they just open the back door. The cat would run to the backyard, hop the fence, and go on an adventure. But she would always come home. So
Right.
So it was an indoor-outdoor cat type of thing.
Right.
Yeah,
This
because
dogs like that.
dogs may not come back because cats they're not as domesticated as dogs. Dogs
Yeah.
are confused in the wild. Cats are
Yeah.
like, you know,
Dogs are
they'll go out. Like I had a cat growing up. She would go out and we wouldn't see her for hours, but then she would just always come back because she knew like her food was here, you know,
Yeah.
like
I
at
like
the house.
I like the story that humans domesticated dogs, but cats domesticated humans.
Yeah, cats,
But there-
cats
there's a-
domesticated themselves. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, no, because there's a whole thing even that like the typical cat meow, that is not how cats talk to each other. They have like a different language when speaking to other cats. The meow is how they speak to kittens, or some even say they created the noise so that it mimics like a baby human. So yeah,
Well, yeah,
so-
I've heard that. I thought it was like the cats, like the kittens meow to the mom,
yeah,
but then they don't meow like when they never meowed after they got past like being
yeah,
until
like two
around
adult
humans.
cats. Yeah, two adult cats do not meow to each other, but a cat will
Right.
meow to a human. So basically, what I'm saying is that for centuries now, cats have been playing mind games on humans.
Yes. No, cats. You can't trust them. You cannot trust them.
No,
You ever-
they're very, very sneaky. But no, like here, remember y'all said the stroller. That's Winter stroller.
Uh,
That's,
Oh,
that's a stroller.
Oh,
She has
he even has a windscreen.
yeah.
she can go in several different ways. I got my cup holder for my convenience. And I get to see her from up here.
Put it.
Oh,
Put,
okay.
put her in here. Put her in there.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
gotta
Oh,
see this.
I got y'all in my closet. Hold on.
So you can
Yes, sir.
drink beers while you're walking.
She's gonna think she's going for a walk. Well,
Yeah, she
It
is
is.
probably.
You guys are fucking with me now, because now I just took it. Look, 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 look. Look, it'll respond.
Yeah, don't tease her.
Come on, Wednesday. You want to go bye-bye? Let's go bye-bye.
I want
Hold
to see
on.
how she looking in the stroller.
Oh, she's ready. Okay, ready to go bye-bye? Come on. Good girl. Girl, you ready to go bye-bye? Go bye-bye. Let's go. But
Aw.
she sits down and that's her space. And then once we get outside, she lays down.
Would you get the stroller from?
I bought it off of Amazon, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought it off of Amazon. It's really convenient for me. Like when I want to go on walks, I want to go in a store. Like I just went through this the other day. The lady was like, "Is she registered?" Actually, ma'am, she is. Would you like to see it?
Wait, you can't bring an unregistered dog in the store?
like
Yeah.
registered as a service animal.
Yeah,
Oh,
she is
okay.
registered. Yeah, she's registered. I just lied and told him I
Uh,
had PTSD because I think everybody does. You want to get out,
oh
my?
yeah, yeah. I heard that. Like, yeah, they cracked that. Apparently, a while ago it was you could just say your dog was a service animal, and you could take the dog on planes and all that stuff. But then everyone was doing it, so then now you have to have like certified.
Yeah. I I love having my pet around, but I still kind of subscribe to maybe some places you just don't bring the pet, like common courtesy type
Yeah, like in the church or the strip club.
Yeah.
What about like grocery stores even sometimes?
Or the DMV.
Wait, I'm curious though. What are some of like the weirdest pets you've ever seen a person have?
I don't know.
When I was a kid, I had an iguana.
Oh, that's cool. I always
that's
wanted a
cool.
lizard when I was a kid.
I've seen people have snakes. I think Tyson had tigers. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but it's Mike Tyson. Like, let's.
Yeah.
I had a roommate back in college who he decided he was gonna breed ball pythons. So
What?
yeah, like ball pythons. They're the typical python that you get as a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and apparently he explained this to me. There's a big industry of breeding ball pythons because if you can get a unique pattern to their skin, they're
Like
very
the albino. Like the
yeah,
albino.
like you can get a really good price for them. So he would like buy and then trade snakes pretty regularly. But the funny thing was there are 7 of us living in this house, and of all of us, me and him were the only 2 not afraid of snakes. So one time he knocks on my door and he's just like, "Hey, I'm cleaning your habitat. Can you hold my snake for a bit?" I'm just like, "Excuse me?" But next thing you know, I have a ball python coiled up and just sitting in my hands. And he's just like, "Yeah, if she warms up, she's nervous right now, but if she warms up to you, she may start moving." So I'm sitting in my room watching TV, holding a snake, and next thing you know, the thing started to trust me because then it started crawling up my arm, and like it was flicking its tongue out, tickling my neck. Even I was just like, "This is."
I had one. I'm
Yeah, it's just
sorry.
like, all right.
I had one, and I was in high school, and I trusted it. I really trusted it. But then after she got out one day and she was hungry, she got out from her habitat,
Yeah.
and I knew she was hungry because I hadn't fed her. So I left. I went to the hotel. And eventually, I want to say it was 2 days later, she called back into her habitat. And that's when I went to PetSmart and I bought the mice for her. Because she wasn't, extremely big. She was maybe like 3 feet. But I just didn't trust sleeping in the house with her while she's hungry. Even though she knew my scent and she, knew who I was, it was other people in the house.
You left the snake in the house?
Yeah, that's.
I was. Everybody else wasn't worried or too concerned. I was.
No,
there was other people in the house?
I don't blame you. I heard a story once of, so this family had a pet snake. It was only about 2 feet, 3 feet long, so nothing big. But they had a 2-year-old daughter who liked to play with the snake, and like everything seemed good. Like the snake was friendly to her, but for some reason the snake just started to grow, and it was getting bigger and bigger, just nonstop. And even though they didn't change its diet or anything, the snake just started to grow. And so they took it to the vet or the snake expert or whatever, and they're just like, "We don't know why it's growing it." And the guy looked at it, looked at the snake, looked at their little 2-year-old daughter, and was just like, "I think he's growing to eat your daughter."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they didn't keep the snake long after that, but yeah, no.
Well, I heard some snakes, they just grow until they die.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like you ever see those like Amazon river pythons that are like fucking 3 feet long?
Talking about water moccasins?
Yeah.
Yeah, those shits is
Well,
big.
So, Sean, you know we had those in Georgia, right?
Yeah, they got them in Texas too.
So
what, water moccasins? Yeah, they're all.
Yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
there was this free zoo down the street from the house, Sean, and I used to take the kids all the time. And they said, ma'am, the park is closed in this area. And I said, why? They said there were several water moccasins spotted. He said, so this part of the park, the zoo, is closed. I said, okay. I said, well, we're gonna leave in general. Because y'all don't know where they done split their asses to. So those water moccasins, those are deadly, aren't they?
Yeah, they deadly.
Yeah,
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 that,
yeah.
I don't think yeah, that I don't think they're scared of humans, that's for sure. They
That's
they
just
No,
like
no.
they,
I stepped,
so
I
to
stepped
them
in
you're
the
either
shower.
food or not worth it.
Well,
I
I mean,
stepped in the shower in Georgia and saw a scorpion.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, I ran into some wild scorpions when I was like 16. When I was like 16, I had to I crushed like 6 with a rock, but that was
Damn.
yeah
Well,
no
this one that was in my shower wasn't mine, so he had to be wild.
You had a
Yeah.
scorpion in your shower?
really?
Yeah, so it was one night I was getting in the shower and I had the glass sliding door. And I just slid the door open to turn the knob to turn the shower on because the tub and the shower were separate. So I just turned the knob. I didn't think nothing. Why am I searching the shower? So I turned the water on. I slid the door back and I went to go prep myself to get in the shower or whatever the hell I was doing. So once I looked down towards the drain, there was a scorpion there and he was the size of like the ring around a coffee mug. He was huge.
Damn.
well I've heard that's better, like because the bigger the smaller the scorpion, the deadlier the poison.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
but
Okay.
aren't scorpions not like really, unless I mean, depending on like your age and if like your health, like aren't they not really deadly? Like you don't
No,
really
they're
have to
not.
be rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, that
If you get stung by
I
it, like
don't.
they got poison, but they're
it's
not.
gonna hurt a lot, but you
Yeah,
likely won't die unless you're just
Okay, and you think I wanted to step my ass in that shower?
oh god
No,
no, you
no.
won't
No,
die. It's good, but it's absolutely gonna
it would have been
hurt.
fine. It would have been a cool story. You got
No.
stuck by a scorpion.
Y'all want to know what happened? This is a secret. I never told nobody, so I'm gonna tell y'all since I'm on the podcast.
For real?
Is it no, not the scorpion? This I'm about to tell y'all a secret. I've never told nobody. Do y'all know what I do? It's like even in the middle of the night when you got pee or something like that, you go to the bathroom, use the restroom. Y'all know I lift the lid and I look under to make sure ain't nothing wrapped around there.
Really?
I do. I literally do it. I have night lights and shit in the bathroom because I look under the lid to make sure ain't nothing wrapped around. I don't need nothing bite my ass.
Yeah. No, it's like
Okay.
you're crazy. You're crazy until the one time you're not. So
Well, you got scorpions, so
Exactly. So
yeah.
I look in the shower now and every time I go to the bathroom, especially in the middle of the night and it's dark, I don't like to turn the light on. So I like to utilize the night light, but still look under the lid to make sure ain't no snake wrapped around here. Because people are weird. People flush their snakes down the toilet because they don't want them no more. They might slither up my drain. I'm not here for the bullshit.
And that's hard to explain if you the hospital if like a scorpion just stings your ass or a snake just bites your butt cheek,
Right.
Like
It's just
how do you
like,
explain that?
or
man,
or
what
if you're
are you
a
here
guy,
for?
you got something dangling in the toilet bowl. Ugh.
You know what? No, but like it's like, man, what are you here for? Well, I got up to take a 3 o'clock a.m. pee, and yeah, I got bit in the ass. How? How?
So they
Oh,
probably gonna ask you
snake.
what they probably gonna ask you, was it a black snake or a snake?
It's just so stupid. No, but seriously, like I heard stories like that before, and then now ever since the scorpion shit, like I evaluate anything that I'm stepping into. Listen, I was born feet first. I tried to step into the world, and that's what I did. So I'm
On
going.
feet first.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's fun. That is for another show.
I was, but listen, anything I step into, I'm going to evaluate before I put my foot in it.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So you stepped feet first into the world, evaluated it, just like, yeah, all right, I'll come out for a bit.
It's cold out there.
I'm so lazy. I would have been like, nope, 5 more minutes, just crawl back up my mom.
Well, no, my mother actually said I actually was her worst pregnancy because like stepped out here, and I think I did go back in. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, if I'm a baby being
Like
born,
a bungee cord, you just gotta pull back
a
up.
bungee cord.
Like a new name for the umbilical cord.
It's funny.
But no,
All right,
I'm super scared.
All right, well, we need to wrap things up. So, Vincent, man, you want to send us out?
All right. Well, big thank you to Dominique for guest starring on this episode. Always happy to meet another member of the Beast family. Want to thank my fellow panelists, Beasts and Roman, for another fun show. All the animals out there, whether you're creeping up a toilet, having your period in Roman's lap, or just being a good dog like my little Morgan right here.
Or bite ass.
Yeah, and so I want to thank the entire Wife to Wolf team, everyone working behind the camera. Want to thank all our viewers out there. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe to hear more of the conversations that truly matter. And at the end of the day, whether you're laughing or crying, you might as well howl with your dog about it. Thank you. Good night.